You gotta be kidding me. Uh, sorry everybody. This was completely trash in my opinion. Why everything froze, so I'm mad about that. Yeah, the stream did die, so I had to restart everything. This was that was bad. Now since we know they got 4090s, now since they got 4090s, fuck it. Damn. Fuck it. We're gonna make a most expensive PC. Okay. Let's concentrate because I gotta figure out what am I gonna build. That's a power button? What the fuck is this case? You know what? Install. Oh man, I feel you though. I feel you. Motherboard, highest to lowest. X670 AM5. Oh, they got AM5s in here? No, I can't go with AM5. We gotta do with Threadripper. Let's go with this Threadripper. Oh, here it goes right here, Threadripper. Sacrifice a new viewer to the Sendou Q code. What's up, NANA? How you doing today? Welcome to my stream. Really appreciate you being here. Hey, as long as you got a PC, that's all you need. It doesn't matter what kind of PC you have. I'm just happy that you have one. You know, do your thing, have some fun, you know. All right, so this is a Threadripper. So let's go ahead and all right. Whee! Sendou Q. Dude, did you see the horrible situation unfold and why quit? It can. No, I didn't hear nothing about that. I'm good. Have a long day. Had a beer and a shot. Going grilled steak. Oh look, y'all started gonna make me hungry. That sucks though. Question mark. I need to look it up because didn't know that. But yeah, y'all cooking. That's what's up. But yeah, I gotta check that one out. Installation. Let's go with the cooler. I want some RGB, but 210, 210, 210, 210. Is that big? Is that big? Oh boy, I didn't know how big the... Look like I'm doing custom loop. Custom water cooling. Yep. Oh boy, I am so sorry about that, everybody. I swear, I think I have like, I don't even believe in ghosts, but yeah, I think I have some. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the CPU block. Sure. Motherboard block. Let's see. Let's see. I know. This sucks, but what can I do? Radiators. Let's go with radiator. First of all, let's see what I have right here. I should be fine. From that. Let's go ahead and install. Let's go with something thick. Dang. So anything with 420s or something? I think I could work with this one. And they're jamming too, so I'm happy about that. Oh, so I have to take you off. Remove. That's fine. Okay, install. Okay. So let's install another one. Actually, we want to remove that. Let's remove that. So let's move this down. Bring down this way. $420. Oh, that's my desert effort. Desert effort data. Fair enough. It's all does horror game cuz back to hunt you. I know, that's freaking annoying. Pump reservoir. Oh, I could put it right here. That's actually not bad. Now I'm starting to think about what am I going to do. Install. Let's install some. Let's install a GPU. This is a 3080-39. CPU block, water cooling, motherboard, memory, RAM. Let's install storage. Install some more storage. Close. Let's close. Let's close that. Cool. Oh, how many RAM sticks do I have? Okay, person that below me get a me get a kiss. All right. I like this thermal take tough ramp right here. This one looking kind of dope, but this one is a lot faster. I can have more storage? Oh, yeah, storage. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, let's install the power supply. Even though this right here is more expensive, I think I'd rather deal with like a higher power supply than anything else. I want to go with this. Okay, so install. Oh, install. I'm just going with EVGA because it's just cool. Let's see. What color should I go with? Fuck it. We got gold, right? Let's go with orange. Piping. Oh, I still gotta install the GPU. You should never talk to me, Ali. Somebody got caught in 4K, I guess. How's that $820? A Radeon 12? How is that 12 bucks? I mean, how's that $820? RX 5700 XT is 760 bucks? How? Yo, a 7900. Look, how is this so much money? Custom water cooling. Boy, that's a lot of fucking money. 3090. So they don't have water blocks for the 4080. For the one. Love just reading y'all chat. Okay, so I can put another one in, okay. But I need an SLI clip. Okay, so they did SLI it. That's dope. Okay. So this is gonna be, since I can't find gold cables, I went with orange cables. I think that should have been fine. Install. Let's do pipes. Okay, flexible pipes. Let's just go with clear because I'm gonna go with, yeah, let's just go. The fuck? I'm not as good with piping like I want to be. Okay, so I think, so I got, okay, all right. So let's just install, let's just do some coolant. Give me like orange clear UV coolant. Sure. Can't fit loop incomplete. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's, it's coolant, right? Why can't, what? Yo, I need to get some pasta. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to like hating on the people who having pasta right now. No. Okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to remove. That's fine. Let's install the parts. Remove PC covers. Install PC covers. All right, so now let's do this, and then now we got pipes. Yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and sit there and then struggle with trying to keep this PC cool and everything. What's up, Jacob? How you doing? Like, everybody want me. You know what? I got some pasta downstairs. I'm about to make some after I'm done streaming. Like on a real note, y'all making me hungry. You know, fuck yeah. Coolant, and we're going to go with this. Okay, I'm liking the orange. The orange is not that bad. Yo, did anybody saw that video from Joe from Seattle? Like, on a real note. Jambalaya? Oh, what's up? He's Shield. How you doing? How you doing? I'm just trying to figure out what I have. I got power supply. I have the CPU, GPU, a cooler, memory. There's two more. I keep on forgetting. Let's see. We got CPU, cooler, motherboard, memory, fans. Whoa. We do got memory. That's 6. Power supply, storage. So we got power supply, storage, case, CPU, GPU, memory, and a motherboard. So I do have everything. Oh, yeah, he do music. That's right. That's right. That's right. I need to check out his music. I'm being like one of those cats. Should I add more fans? Can I add more fans? Yeah. Yeah. If I find that video, I'll do it, but it's like something that's got me kind of like whatever that. I might do something crazy. Hold Okay. Where's the HDDs? Hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna do some HDDs. Harmon made a video? Who want me to watch Harmon? Like, okay. So they got RGB everywhere. Okay, that's fine. All right, I think I'm done with the PC. All right, so let's install tools. Okay. Nice little. Oh yeah, I can't. I gotta fix it. Drew it. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. Just let me add programs real quick. 3D Mark. Lighting. GPU. Part ranking. Oh yeah, let's go with Cinebench. And let's try Worm. Okay, so lighting. Select all. Change. Advance. If y'all don't give me fine orange. Change. Okay, so it's actually orange. Okay, everything orange, cool. Change. Close. Cool. Power ranking. Of course, that's gonna be. Okay, let's see. 3D Mark. Seriously, people never, and I mean never, trust anyone who have. What? Someone should make a mod for this where you have to manipulate precision screwdrivers and stuff with old school lockpick. You know what? Fair enough. I'll give you that one. That's actually something I could agree. He did a bad video on Resident Evil 4 remake. Oh boy, we could watch that. Look at that. I'm getting 109 frames per second. But if I exit, the music going to stop, and it's I think it's copyright free. You know what? I like this. This is actually something that actually do really good testing on computer stuff. So I like it. As you can see, you see my wall of computer stuff. Yay! Okay, so I got a feeling that's like all that work is whatever. So we got 17181, right? And with Cinebench, run Cinebench. That shit was fast. Okay. Oh, single core gonna take forever. Hold on. Might as well play Worm while we at it. Ah, you fucker. Okay. I remember playing this on like the old school cell phones. Ah, right. Like people sleeping on Snake. This is like the game that was like on old school cell phones, like Nokia's and stuff. I hit wrong, but it's okay. So we're gonna exile that. Oh, it's still going. GPU. You know what? Fuck you, Cinebench. All right, so we see 17181. Let's do it again. Oh shit. Zombie, we all getting old. We're all getting old. Did you see Griffin's video on him playing Resident Evil 4 remake? It was so bad. It was like nails on a chalkboard. Okay, we're gonna have to watch this. Hold up. All right. We're gonna watch this. Fuck it. I haven't done Harmon Smith in a long time, so everybody get ready for Harmon Smith. Yeah, I'm sure. Give me a second. I'm about to go into it. YouTube. Fuck that. Man, I need to watch that Rick and Morty. I gotta watch Rick versus Yugi. That joke was actually pretty funny. Harmon Smith. We're gonna watch it. Give me a second. I'm about to. Okay. Cool. Watch video live. Cool. We're gonna watch it together.
Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of Eye of the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful Rabbit Hole, Lore and Frey, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon.
Look, I want to keep 100% real. How crappy his books are, you gotta give credit where credit is due. Like, how crappy his books are, he's doing something that I can't do, is making books. I give him that, you know. Other than that, the posters could be smaller and everything, but a bit bigger and everything, but credit where credit is due, he made books. You gotta give him a W somewhere.
What happened? Like, what did I just play? Like, Capcom out of
Hold up.
nowhere decides, like, okay, we're going to drop a Resident Evil 4 remake demo. You can play this right now on everything that isn't a Nintendo console. So,
all right. All right, there's something. All right, I'm gonna say this. Resident Evil 4 did came out on Nintendo GameCube first. And there was people that I know that wanted a Nintendo GameCube just to play Resident Evil 4. It sucks that it's not on the Nintendo Switch, but the hardware and how it looks is not going to hold up. The only way you could play it is if you want to stream it, but that's not practical. And I know he's salty because it's not on the Switch.
oh, being curious, I went ahead, downloaded the thing, got it running, booted it up, played this game, and holy shit, was it terrible. Like,
What? How terrible is it? Hold up. How terrible is it? How terrible is it? What? Can I actually download the demo? Oh, I could download the demo. Fair. Might as well. How how bad is it? Like, you think it's bad, but dude, it runs the RX 5700 for recommended and a 1070. I mean, a RX 5700 is on par with like the 2070, so that's kind of backwards in my opinion. But let's continue. Hey, congratulations, NA. Hey, I got a Switch too, man. It doesn't matter what you play on, as long as you're not a fanboy like the ponies and the Xbot and Harmon Smith and most PC players. Not most, but some PC players. As long as you're not a fanboy, you're cool.
Reprehensible. Like, the first and foremost, I
The demo
think
good,
this
okay.
needs to be said before we really, dive deep into like everything this game does wrong. But first and foremost, and I think the most important thing, something that we should not forget.
Oh yeah, that remind me. Let me see what's the minimum spec, because I like to look at minimum specs. A Ryzen 3 1200 and a Ryzen iCore i5 7500, 8 gigs of RAM. You can run it on a 560 with 4 gigs of RAM in the 1050 Ti. Oh, that's not bad. And you looking at 1080p at 45 frames on low? That's not bad. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad.
In regards to this kind of thing, especially as we go into like Resident Evil 5 remake, which I'm sure is inevitable, Resident Evil 4 did not need to be remade.
Yeah, it does. Like, it doesn't, like, as far as remakes, as of right now, I don't think it needs to be remade, but if they want to make money, then they can remake it. I mean, it's starting to look out of date. Still look good, don't get me wrong, but it's starting to be out of date a little bit. But, yeah. Yeah, it could run on a 1660 Super. Yes.
Like looking at these up-resed visuals, looking at like these modern textures, looking at this like, the new design decisions, like the game honestly looks worse on newer hardware than it.
I know a lot of people say don't look at the are you serious? The art style look good. It should be downloaded after I'm done with it. I'll play a little bit.
It does originally. Like, the new up-res graphics made it look worse, right? It doesn't have the stylized visuals, it doesn't have the animation, it doesn't have the fluidity of motion, it doesn't feel natural in a way.
Dude, the controllers are out of date. I played Metroid Prime on the Switch, and the controls in that, like, yeah, they modernize it, but it still feel kind of out of date. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm gonna have to play it. Like I won't play it after this.
Games 20 years ago can look better than games being made today. Like, if I wanted anything from Resident Evil 4 Remake, like, I wanted the same exact game with, like, more beautiful, realistic textures.
Look, Harmon, it's an art style. Like, it's just an art style. Who cares? Like, look at Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors is a game where is like Nintendo Entertainment consoles level of graphics, and that's an amazing game. It doesn't matter about the graphics, it matter how fun the game's going to be. Yeah, I think the Series X is a good console. Pretty good. My brother had one and I played it, and besides playing on controller, it's actually pretty fun.
And maybe some additional content, my idea for Resident Evil 4 Remake was always like, yeah, let's give Ashley a full campaign, let's give like Lewis a full campaign, let's give Ada like a full campaign, like a full like canon campaign, like Separate Ways is not campaign, it is not like canon.
Look, I'm not into like the full Resident Evil thing, except for Resident Evil 8 with Goth Dami Mommy. Look, if Capcom want to make it, then that's fine, but hey, it's whatever.
Like, you can like do a lot of things with these like characters that are in the game, right? There is like, you know, additional content you could do with the original idea without changing much. Like Kirby.
No, you can't, because you got to have a backstory on them. Like, it got to be a good backstory. That's all it is. You can't just sit there and say, "Oh, I want this to happen or this to happen because I like the characters." You know, uh, it's whatever. Hold on, I got a text from my job. Sorry. Um, nah, it's not that. It's just like you got to have a backstory for them. You gotta do so much about it. So it's like it's whatever. My favorite thing about console is that the level is that it's level of playing field. Fair enough. I'll give you that one. You know, that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Like the level of playing field is actually is levels of playing field. You know what? I misread it. Uh, like somewhat like my Razer Xbox controller, it got RGB but it also got paddles in the back, so I kind of have an advantage against other people that plays on console. So like I could move around and I could like not move my fingers off the buttons if I don't want to. So as far as level playing field, about I will say about a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit.
Return to Dreamland Deluxe is a really good example of that. That game added a lot of content
That was up.
without really.
Yeah, yo, Gara, what's up? Yo, I was playing PC Building Simulator 2, and then they told me about Herman Smith, so I stopped.
Changing the way the game plays at all. You know, like.
Hold on one second, Gara. There's something I need to do. Like, hold up. Like, let me sign in my chat real quick. Hold on. Let me sign in my chat real quick. Sign in. Yes. Now. That's annoying. Like, super annoying. Sorry. Sorry, that's super annoying. It did it again. Yay. There we go. That should help out with you, Gara, for helping me out a lot. Let's go to made you a mod. If you have an awesome internet connection and a over the top PC, you have a clear advantage. You do. I do have a over the top PC and stuff, but if it comes down to like, let's say I'm playing against my brother on, like, let's say I got an Xbox Series X and he got Xbox Series X, but he have a regular controller, but I got this Razer controller with the buttons on the back. I have like somewhat of an advantage because let's say we're playing shooter. I don't have to move my fingers. Or I have to move my thumb off the sticks, and I could just hit the back buttons where he got to be like, oh, gotta move. You know, that's somewhat like I will say that. But other than that, that's like the only advantage I have against my brother if he have the regular Xbox Series X controller. Sorry.
Better, it looks better, but at the end of the day, it's the same game just with additional content, and that's exactly what I wanted from.
Let's see if you have an awesome. Wait, already. The next gen consoles are pretty good compared to years ago. I would say current gen. A lot of people are saying next gen, but it's current. In my opinion, he looked like the one kid from Recess. Oh shit, yeah, he does. But nah, the graphics could look a lot better.
Resident Evil 4 remake, but
no, not the graphics are not going to look a lot better, but the graphics to me, aged pretty well on the old one, but why do you want the old style if we're trying to move and try to cater to the newer generation? You just can't cater to not just the older generation, you got to cater to the new generation. Because let's say my brother, he never played Resident Evil 4, but I did. I don't like tank control, so they gave me the option to not play tank control. But if they kept it to tank control, my brother may not like the style. So yeah.
Instead, what we got is modern Resident Evil 4. We got, race swapped Hunnigan. We got, Leon speaking Spanish. We have, like.
Dude, what? I don't care about the race swap. To me, is dumb. To me, race swap, go ahead and race swap. Except when it comes down to knowing about the history, like let's say they did a movie about Queen Elizabeth because of what she did. I hope they don't race swap her because Queen Elizabeth is white, and like people like from Africa is black. You know, if you're doing like something that's talking about that is actually true, then yes, race swapping it will be kind of like a not negotiable in that situation. But if it's something fantasy, I really don't care. Like they could race swap Black Panther and I would not care. So yeah, I don't care. Like race swap whatever, you know. And Leon speaking Spanish, isn't this like happening in Latin America? So of course he want to speak, you know, he going to try to talk to the locals. So yeah. Oh, she's mixed character. She's a mixed character. Okay, then that's fine. Yeah, exactly. It's in Spain.
Just cringe dialogue moments. We have like, Leon, just poor storytelling in general. Like more cutscenes than gameplay. Like it really dawned on me when I was.
That's one thing I want to say. I'm gonna. Okay, I was misspoken. Yes. Okay, it's in Spain. Cool. Thank you. They do speak Spanish though. I'm going to send you something on Twitter for you to cover. Okay. Okay. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. The fuck? Hold on, I gotta rewind that.
Like more cutscenes than gameplay. Like
okay, that's one thing I'm going to agree. Most games now have more cutscenes than I'm liking. I'd rather see more gameplay than cutscenes because honestly, if the game going to be more like a movie, I'm just going to ignore it. Let me check something on Twitter real quick. Twitter. Dang, I got notification. All right, nothing popped up. Let's go ahead, go back.
It really dawned on me when I was playing this demo how much it means to me, booting up Resident Evil 4, like every playthrough, going in that house, and then like confronting that guy and like having your first confrontation. Because in that game, in the original, what happens is that the cutscene plays and then it cuts to like the first ever gameplay section, and you get to like fire your first shots, right? You get to like fight this guy and beat him. You get a taste of what's to come.
Yeah, it's called showing you the controls. it's called showing you the controls. Like that's basically what it is. Yeah, but it's lazy instruction and it done bad faith to action the race swap to it. Yeah. To me, it's like I really don't care about the race swap. I really don't. As long as not like as long as you're not race swapping it in a documentary and you're trying to tell people what's the background is, then that's fine. I mean, then I understand how that's disrespectful. But as far as race swapping a fictional character, I really don't care. But yeah. Hold up, let me check the Twitter real quick. The twatter. Yep, he sent it to me. Okay. Gara. Okay. I thought I'm gonna be playing PC Simulator 2 right now until I saw some stuff. Let's go.
In this game, it's just relegated to a cutscene. Like Leon realizes his cop buddy has been abducted somehow. I don't know how they got separated, and then like he gets attacked, and then you beat the guy in a cutscene, and then you go in the basement, and it just the pacing is all off. It doesn't make any sense. You really start to appreciate what the original did. You know, not only from a gameplay perspective, but from like a general story presentation. I really found myself thinking playing this that like wow, this is more than just a bad remake. This remake just fundamentally does not understand what made the original compelling. Not only
Yeah, but at the same time, stuff evolve, Harmon. Look, there's good evolution in gaming and there's bad evolution in gaming. The good evolution in gaming is you really want to tell the story or do the gameplay and everything, but you trying to make sure you're staying up to the current gaming market. You know, you're not going to bring over the tank controls from the older Resident Evil and put it in the new one unless they want to. But then there's bad what you call it? There's bad remakes like what's that game? I'm trying to remember. Like Saints Row. The remake of Saint Row, that was a horrible remake. But Resident Evil looked like it's going to be pretty good. Oh, I'm done with Harmon. I'm finished with Harmon. Give me a second. I'm finished with Harmon. Harmon is annoying. Like I can't finish this one. Nah, I cannot finish this one. Nah, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Harmon is a different breed. He's a different breed. I can't do it. That's a video I have to work on. What the fuck is this? I heard a Canadian gamer, but emulation does a excellent job of catering to what I cannot read. My bad. Catering to the filthy casuals. Okay, why do you got Barbie Supermodel from the NES like on a real note? What the fuck? Okay, let's go. All right.
How's it going, guys? Cameron here with Canadian Gamer coming at you with another video. Hope you're all doing well.
I'm doing okay, Canadian Gamer. How you doing? You know,
Been pretty busy today. I did spend a couple of hours fine-tuning, playing around with the settings on both my recently acquired Sony camcorder, which I have here. I wanted to talk about it for
okay. Sorry about that, everybody. Do apologize. That's my bad. I've been trying to troubleshoot all this time, so do apologize about that. But this is one thing I want to say about. Is that new? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You got a brand new Sony camera. I know, dealing with Harvey Smith and now this, and then now I'm dealing with like scary games. This is actually throwing me off. So let me get this straight. You went and got yourself a Sony camera. And you can't use that Sony camera to make better resolutions for your whole entire video. Like, you can literally connect this to. Wow, that's crazy. You could have used that camera to make this video. And you could have showed the box, and that would have been enough. Here's the thing that make me don't want to give Sony any money. Like, that don't make me want to give Sony any money. Like, I'm dead serious. So, sorry. I kind of want to, like, I'd never want to give Sony any money. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix it just a little bit. I'd never want to give Sony any more money. Reason why is when I heard they was going to increase their prices on everything, I was like, I will never give Sony any more money because they increased their prices on everything. So, and this was before they raised the price everywhere else in the world for their PlayStation 5. And when I heard that, I'm like, well, they might raise the price of the PlayStation 5. And look, they raised the price of the PlayStation 5. So I understand that. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to give you my money, Sony. You'll never give it back. I'm not going to stop anybody. I'm not going to stop anybody from buying Sony. I just refuse to do it. Like, I got a RX 6950 XT in my computer, and I refuse to give my money to Nvidia. Except if somebody say they want an Nvidia graphics card in my family and they want that gift, fine, I get it. Like my sister, she got the Demon Slayer 3060. I'm like, okay, there you go. That was for my sister. If it was for my sister, I would never give him money.
Minutes. And also the more expensive Canon camcorder, which I'm shooting on here today. Now this
You using a Canon camera? What? I got the Canon camera. I'm using it to record. Hold on, let me see if I could like show you real quick. Like, I'm using the Canon video camera. Like, I'm using the Canon video camera right there. You can see right there. That's Canon. Look at that. And my quality look better. This is my webcam. That's my webcam. Oh, there go my PC, everybody. Sorry. I'm like tripping about that. Like, look how good my camera is compared to his. And let me see. Like, I'm at 1080p. And it still look way better than yours. How do you not have good, like, I don't get it. How your quality's so bad?
Camcorder, I've talked about it a little bit on the channel. It is 4K capable, albeit when you shoot in 4K, it only shoots at 30 FPS. You shoot
thank you.
Then it bumps it up to 60 FPS, which we're rolling with right now. Now, I played around with it today, made sure all the firmware settings were up to date, and then I tinkered around with some of the low light settings, so hopefully it looks a little bit better today, at least myself on camera as far as the lighting is concerned.
It doesn't look good. It really doesn't. Look, listen, I'm not the best person to ask about camera, but even with my camera, I could make myself look a little bit darker or lighter. Like, that's dark, and I'm just trying to make myself lighter. Like, all you gotta do is make yourself a little bit lighter or darker by doing something. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a challenge like with me. Like, when I get my new AIO, it's going to be trouble. He have third-rate internet. It's not even the internet. Like, he either doing something with his camera or his editing software, which I think he using a MacBook. I don't know. It looked like a VHS tape. Exactly. My iPhone camera is better than that. Yeah, my fucking Red Magic 7 got better quality.
Concerned. I'm really excited to showcase some more footage with this camcorder. Now this is the HDR SR12 model. This was basically considered a Rolls-Royce camcorder when it came out about a decade ago, a little over.
A decade? A decade? Do you know how fast technology moves? Oh my gosh. And then not only that, you got to also have good lighting. Like I got 2 lights right here, and I got a light for the background of my green screen. And look, it's better. Jeez.
Over a decade ago. Now what's really cool, today I purchased a couple of lenses for this camcorder. I picked up a wide angle lens and a telephoto lens as well. So the telephoto will give you greater zoom without having to rely on digital zoom, because digital zoom on the camcorder or even on your smartphone or even on your digital SLR will cause a lot of noise in your video as well as pixels.
That's why you take off the zoom. Like if I go back to my Razor one, like let me see. I'm about to pull up my Razor. Give me a second. Hold up. I'm about to pull up my Razor. Like even with this webcam, my Razor webcam, even with my Razor webcam right here, let's just say if I did zoom. Like let's say if I did my zoom, right? Like this is how I look right now. It look grainy, right? Like it looks better than I expected. But let's just say if I did my zoom, right? It's gonna come in and look at that. It doesn't look grainy. It doesn't look grainy. You know why? Because of your focus. Like if I did this for autofocus, you will see me go in and out because it's autofocusing. Now, if you gotta fix it, you see how blurry that is? Is this an autofocus thing? So when I fix the autofocus, I zoom in and it doesn't look grainy. Like, and you know what? They got a brand new Razer camera coming out that is going to have a big sensor. I'm going to get it because I play cards and I need to get back onto the playing Card Fight Vanguard. I might do that because I need the camera to look down. I'm about to get that camera. Yeah, exactly. It looked good.
Installation. So, you know, as far as the wide angle lens is concerned, it's not a fish eye lens. It's a wide angle. So, you know, as an example, if you're looking at this, I can see my hands here. How big it is right now. If I put the wide angle lens on, it actually makes what you're seeing now is going to be even bigger, and you don't have to pan out or pan in to have any sort of and you don't have to pan out to get that wide angle. It just comes like that with the lens. There's a setting.
Yeah, Jacob, I actually play competitive. Let me see if I get one of my decks. I don't want that one. Yeah, I play. I actually play competitive. Exactly. What does that have to do with emulation? But yeah, I play Card Fight Vanguard. See? My Blaster Blade. Yeah, thanks, girl. I really need that, man. I really need that. What? And you know what's funny? I'm not a film major. I don't do anything about what you call it, about cameras, I'm actually learning IT and I'm doing a little bit more. Something is coming up soon about IT for me, so that's something I'm looking up. And yeah, I do play Cardfight Vanguard. Matter of fact, I should stream it one day. I'll stream playing against other people online. I'll do that. I don't mind. But yeah, I play competitively, and I came in third place during one Atlanta Regionals with my team.
On the camera that adapts to the essentially an adapter, a lens you put on the front, and it gives you that wide angle shot. So I'm really excited to get that in the mail.
Yeah, it's a wide angle camera, but I'm trying to figure out why you need a wide angle camera on a freaking camera that looked like it runs 720p. Oh wait, emulation 99 can record, but somehow it's even worse. I was done with my steak. Oh my gosh, I'm about to make some food. Trust me. After this, I'm about to eat.
Now today's main topic here, and again, I didn't have really a need to necessarily shoot.
Wait, you just spent like 2 minutes and 30 seconds talking about your 720p camera.
I just wanted to play around with the settings on the camera. But I did want to talk about emulation. Now, we've talked about it before on the channel, and I know this video is probably going to ruffle quite a few feathers.
All right, so me about emulation, I really don't care as long as I play the game. PlayStation family bragging about Starfield being delayed again and saltier than a bag of laid potato chips. Also, I enjoy Hi-Fi Rush, and replaying it is amazing. I gotta play more Hi-Fi Rush, but I want to keep it real. I really don't care if a game get delayed. Just make sure the game is have less bugs as possible. But people like for games to be rushed, which is surprising to me.
But hear me out on this. So if you play your games on an emulator,
Mm-hmm.
you know, whether it be on your smartphone
Mm-hmm.
or a modern TV, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
on your desktop or your laptop,
Okay.
or even maybe your Nintendo Switch or whatever platform you're using,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's fine. If that's how you want to play your games, if you enjoy it that way, that's fine. But for me personally, I feel like, you know, most, maybe not all, but most that are playing on an emulator, they're just filthy casuals that want a piece of the action.
What? Dude, what's wrong with emulators? Emulators let you play games that's gone from cartridges and stuff that let you do whatever you want. Emulators let you make games. I mean, let you play games that you made and everything. There's more to emulation than you think, and you should not be talking because you got two emulating systems above your head right now. You literally got two emulation consoles above your head right now. So don't talk to me about emulation. Don't talk trash about emulation if you're going to have two emulation boxes above your head.
So, you know, I understand not everyone can afford real hardware. Not everyone has the room for it, but you know, there are some out there that are greedy. You know, they have to fucking download every emulator under the sun and download the thousands and thousands and thousands upon thousands of ROMs and put them on an SD card and
Do you know what this is right here? This is an Amazon Fire tablet. I could literally buy a SD card, put it in here, break this into playing emulation, download emulators, and have a full library of SNES in the palm of my hand. I got my phone right here, which I'm also monitoring chat and watching the chat and listening to it, see if I come in clear, which I am right now. I got emulations in this phone at the moment. I could play Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, everything that I want. And this phone is actually pretty powerful. It have a Gen 1 Plus chip in it. It have 18 gigs of RAM in it. It have half a terabyte of storage with 2 SD cards with little triggers on the back on the top of it. And I could play most of emulation games right here in the palm of my hand. Are you serious? Yes, a lot of people not going to have room, but at the same time, I have the games right there in front in my hands. So it's easier for me. And plus, I could connect this to a TV and play the games if I want to. Nah, I'm more of the Gen 1er. I didn't play Fire Red or Leaf Green, but I remember there's Pokemon Green. I didn't download it. I'm so used to Red. His take's super bad. Oh my gosh, it get worse. The only downside to the game is watching. I have to adjust for daylight savings. Yeah, agreed. And I did read that. And then what? Yeah. So it's dumb. Like emulation just make it easier to play the games.
Load them up onto their emulator and play it that way. You people should be fucking ashamed of yourselves, seriously. And I don't have to.
What do you mean, you people? I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go there. Are you talking about gamers? Well, you guess what? You're part of the gaming community, so why are you talking trash about yourself? Yeah, Red is good. Yeah, I can't wait for Starfield, and I'm patient, and I hope Lay's made a big potato chip where a Sony pony troll face on it. You know what? I think that's going to sell a lot of chips, going to be honest with you. But why has he got a laugh track?
To go in any further on why that is.
And I have both Nintendo Classic consoles. Yeah, it's emulation.
I've been playing a little bit of emulation.
You want to talk trash about emulation, but yet you say you played a little bit of emulation. What are you talking about, my guy?
A little bit. We're talking a select number of games, and I've been playing them on my desktop using a controller that...
What's your PC specs? You know, I know you don't need that much of a PC specs to play emulation. I'm not going there because I'm not trying to be an elitist, but I kind of want to know what his PC specs is. I'll show you mine if you don't mind. Here you go. Ryzen 9 5950X, AMD Radeon RX 6950X. I got 64 gigabyte of G-Skill RAM. I can show you that on my task manager. Performance. There you go. Got this one. I got this 0, this 1, this 2. Wi-Fi. 64 gigs of DDR. Ooh, sorry, you're not going to see that. There you go. 64 gigs of DDR4. So yeah, Tachi Razor Edition got 3 types of storage. What's your PC specs? If he say laptop, I will quit. Right. I quit too. Yeah, same. Exactly. I think Canadian Gamer watched too many reality TV sitcoms. I think so too.
That's not.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I thought I heard some knocking. Ooh, that's peaking too high. You know what? I'd like to have a debate with this cat.
Original Sega Genesis controller or Super Nintendo controller. And most recently, I was playing Outrunners on the Sega
Wait,
Genesis.
I want to run that.
Using a controller that's not an original Sega Genesis controller or a Super Nintendo controller.
You know they sell adapters to go to your PC with those Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis controller. You could get the adapter that goes to the PC so you can have that feel of playing the old school games. They do sell that.
And most recently, I was playing Outrunners on the Sega Genesis. And man,
Outrunners. Sorry, I don't know what Outrunners is. Give me a second. Outrunner, Sega. It's a racing game. I haven't played a lot of Sega. I never owned Sega, so do apologize. It's
And
QC.
does it ever suck sitting like this in front of a computer playing these old games on a 1080p modern?
I'm sorry, everybody. You want to see me do this again? Oh my gosh. As source. Look at me, professional streamer here. Yay. Don't mind the room. It's actually clean. Is this? I was searching for a what you call it? Look over there. I got a TV that I could connect this computer right here over there. So I do have a TV that I could play emulation. I could play emulation on a TV with my computer. HDMI, get a long enough cord, bop, there you go. Said he doesn't have two brain cells to rub together to even look it up. Right. So I could actually play Vampire Survivors with my Xbox controller, either this or my Switch controller. Hold on. Or my Switch controller, and I could play it onto that what you call it, TV, and have a fun time. Dude, you could connect your PC to your TV.
HP display is what I have. It's just, man, it robs the game of its experience as opposed to playing these older titles on a CRT. So those of you who have been watching the channel, you know I have a CRT, as you can see a little bit of footage here. And
he got himself a Sears. Yeah, that's cool. You use a PlayStation 5 controller. He got himself a Sears. He don't have himself a Sony. He don't have himself an LG. He got himself a Sears. Oh shit. Not even a Samsung. He got himself a Sears. You can connect your PC to your TV and emulate screens. Holy crap.
man, I've been playing on the
Señor.
CRT quite a bit the last couple of days. I was playing Pitfall, the Mayan Adventure, as well as a little bit.
He really needs to change his name to Cambridge. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yo, this is golden. Where did you find this video? Oh, this is golden.
More of Outrun and a few other games yesterday, having some fun with the CRT. And I have
Okay. So check this out. He literally turned on the TV, waited till it boot up, and then turn on the console. Oh my gosh, that's classic. That is classic. But there's one thing that the old school gamers have over the console gamers now. It's easily plug and play.
I have to tell you guys, and if you don't own a CRT, again,
that's right, Panasonic. Ooh.
You may not fully understand, especially for the younger audience. Once you experience these games on a CRT with original hardware, it is next to impossible. It is next to impossible to go back to emulation on a modern display. Oh my fucking god.
He sounds like he's older than me. How old is this cat? Oh, what's up, that PlayStation gamer? Yo, We talking about this one dude. I was playing PC Building Simulator too until chat want me to talk about Herman Smith, and then Gara got me watching this. But I'm trying to figure out like how old is that Canadian gamer?
It's bad enough. I have this older flat screen next to me, which you guys can't see here. JVC, a real nice flat screen. But even still, I have my OG Xbox and my PS2
Oh! You missed the Sears.
hooked up to it, and then I got my Wii U over there hooked up to a modern. The Wii U, I guess, is fine because that's HDMI, but sometimes I play the Wii games on it. But like even
why you don't want to play the Wii games on a CRT? Maybe you want the upscale? He does sound like a boomer. No, he cannot be 33. He cannot be 33. He cannot be 33. He could not be 33. I just can't believe it. No. Sears? Is Sears around? Sears emerged from bankruptcy. Wait, emerged from bankruptcy with 22 stores left? So they got 22 stores left. The fuck? Wait. Hold up. I don't want to like dox myself. I mean, I know where I stay. I always say it, but y'all know where I'm located. But is this y'all don't know where I live? Maps. Oh fuck. I'm looking at the map right now. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stores. Give me a second. Like 12 stores. I see 12 stores, but they're all repair shops. Nah, I don't think you would respond to me because what you call it? I don't think he'll respond to me because this video is not like on like oh shit. This video is not like on him, you know? Like this video is more like trying to play like PC Building Simulator, so it's not going to catch on to it. Older Walmart. No, I don't think it's older Walmart. Kmart is older Walmart. Sears is more like look, the only Sears that's open is like 22 stores, but the Sears that's around me, they're all like repair shops type of situation. So yeah, it looked like they're closed.
to play the original Xbox and the PS2.
PlayStation 2 peak gaming me. Okay, Grandpa. I see the PlayStation 2 behind him though.
On a TV that is not a CRT, it robs it of the experience 100%.
I guess so.
So I have been slowly
yes,
sort of
you
looking
did,
for a second
Harmon.
CRT to probably replace this JVC because it's really, like I said, it's affecting my ability to enjoy these older titles, you know?
Because of the CRT? Dude, this get an emulator and emulate it. Ooh.
How awesome would it be? I was just talking about this with someone today to be able to play a game like the original Resident Evil 4 like this with proper 4:3 aspect ratio on a
right there, as simple as downloading and playing it. Let's be honest, Q. Let's be honest. Sendou Q versus Harmon, Quantum, and the Average Gaming in a boxing ring. Who will be in some? Okay, story time. Okay, story time. Story time. All right, story time. Oh, snaps. That's Harmon. My bad. Story time. Okay, story time. So my father, my real father, the father that had a relationship with with my mom. Um, he used to be a boxer. He used to be a boxer. Then he went to prison for murder. Got out. Living life. If there's gonna be a boxing match, give me like 3 to 6 week. 3 to 6 months. I'll go to my dad and I'll train for like 3 to 6 months. I'll be in better shape because right now I'm not the greatest shape in the world. I'm just wearing something that's comfortable. I do got weight. My brother, he's bigger than me. So yeah, like in a boxing ring, I think I can hold myself. I think I can hold it. I mean, if they stop drinking soy, then yeah. I like how they were trying to look forward towards the future because most monitors and TVs are now got that 16 by 9 that 16 by 9 look, and this is giving that 16 by 9 look. And why he playing on the PlayStation 2? Why don't he play on the first release Nintendo GameCube? Yeah, it came out on the 60. I like how he got the light bar right there too. But anyways, Resident Evil 4 first came out on the GameCube. I'm happy it came out on PlayStation, more people could play it. But if you go to be OG, get the GameCube version. Q is like Bobby Lesser, Canada Gamer, and Harder Smith are so local jogger wrestle. I guess so. What you call this? That's basically 16 by 9. They literally gave you a 16 by 9. Oh, my bad, my bad. I gotta rewind it. I gotta rewind it. My fault, my fault. I forgot to go back. My fault. My fault. I'm such a bad streamer. Oh no.
It robs it of the experience 100%.
My bad, everybody.
So I have been slowly sort of looking for a second CRT to probably replace this JVC because it's really, like I said, it's affecting my ability to enjoy these older titles. How awesome would it be? I was just talking about this with someone today to be able to play a game like the original Resident Evil 4 like this with proper 4:3
My bad,
aspect
everybody.
ratio on a CRT in a dimly lit room.
And you know what's funny? This is basically what 16 by 9 is. You see these black bars? Like when I was younger and they gave me this black bar, I was more annoyed because I want the full picture. I always been like that. Like if you look at my phone right now, like let me hold on. Let me go ahead and change the wallpaper. Boop. And let's set. Like if you look at my phone right now, my phone got no camera bump or anything. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have no camera bump. Like you can still you can't see the camera because it's under display. And I like that because it doesn't interrupt the whole entire experience. Having the black bars right there is annoying for me ever since I was younger. So this was basically 16 by 9. They just made the monitors and the TV now a lot shorter because this was the future.
With a nice set of earphones. And that would be the ideal way to play this, would it not? Not on a fucking 16 by
If you
9.
want to apologize for the error, throw it back. Yes, that's what I would say if I heard the stream of Christopher. Exactly.
Flat screen, that's for damn sure. So, yeah, the whole fucking emulation. A lot of the gamers out there, it's like they've showed up at a Chinese buffet, you know, and they want to have a little taste of everything, but they don't want to sit down and enjoy one thing, you know.
We do like to enjoy one thing. I got a PC, meaning that's my buffet. But when you play on certain platforms, you're only limited to what the platform can give you. What's up, Mr. Gamer? How you doing? Oh my gosh. After this, I'm about to grab something to eat. I'm dead serious.
They download an emulator, and then they download a rash of games.
See that OTV made me... See that OTV made me want to yell at my mom for some pop. I swear, I didn't expect to talk to this about this
and they
cat.
dip their toe in the water. Oh, this game's okay. Oh, let me move on to the next game, the next game, the next game, the next game. And they never really commit to any of the games they're playing for the most part. Not everybody, but that's the whole idea with these mini consoles. It's a buffet. You know, it's for the filthy casual. That's exactly what it is.
Then why did you buy the mini console? Just to play some up on there? I guarantee you played it. So you are the casual too. Dude, the Atari 2600, Intellivision, ColecoVision, Sega, Nintendo, all that stuff back in the day, the Odyssey. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years, PC is God tier now. About the God tier things. This is what I learned today. I learned it today. Okay? Are you ready? Okay? Man, if Harmon wanted to see me, he got to see me in some Splatoon 3. Let's make it. Splatoon 3 competition. Harmon Smith and his team versus me and my team. I will get Gara and myself, and I'll get 2 more people so we could go against Harmon. This is what I learned today. What a computer is, a computer definition, the first definition is a person who does math and other problem solving a lot faster than anybody else. That was the original OG computer. So we're all computers. Everybody on this planet is a computer due to that definition. And then it got better till they say a person or a machine that solve complex problems. So yes, we're all computers. Everything is computer. Even the PlayStation is computer, Xbox is computer. Due to that definition, they are computers. Oh yeah, Leland. Ooh, make a team. But when it came down to the first home console, like the home console, it was the Atari computer. That was the first gaming home computer. I mean, gaming console. Technically, it was a computer and a game console. Call your team thicker and sticker and get Chris and announce. Yes, I know, right? We gonna have to talk about that, but yeah, Jacob, yes, everybody's computer due to that definition. I'm learning IT. Got my book and I'm like studying stuff. I'm still have to watch it more, but yes, when somebody made the first console, the first console that only played console game, I think that was the Odyssey. That came out in the Atari computer that was a console came out in 1973, if I'm not mistaken. But a computer, like a electronic computer, came out in like 1930. You know, the one that launched people to the moon. So, was I not the brown box? I don't know, man. But yes, so technically, we're all computers. Your console and everything are computers. You know, you may not like it, but yes. But when somebody wanted to make the console, they wanted to make a computer that's just for gaming. That's why you got the Odyssey that you put the thing on the TV. That was innovative because people never saw a device that move around on the television screen. That was that was innovative. And then you got the Atari 2600 in television, ColecoVision. Those was like the Wild Wild West because people were just putting stuff on there because console didn't cost any cartridges. I bet there was no money, like they wasn't like putting no they were putting crappy games on consoles because they wanted to make a quick buck. I know of old console name. Yeah. So they was older, but it was like the Wild West. If you want to make a game, you could place it on there. And then you come out with the Atari 5200, the first console that was, oh, you buy Atari 5200, you can't play the 2600 games onto the 5200. And then that fell because not only you couldn't play 2600 games, a lot of people were smarter back in the day, but it was failure to make your house go on fire. And then they came out with the 7800 when Nintendo came in and cleaned that up. When you want to make a game on a Nintendo Entertainment System, you had to pay Nintendo money to get the cartridges so you could put it on there. That's why you had the seal of approval. I mean, technically humans are PC too. We just, no, you're right. The definition of a PC, like the first definition is a human who do complex things. That was the definition. Yeah, you're right. So then, that's why you got that. Then Sega came in, with the Master System and all that stuff, and they want people to be, to be free and everything. That's why it was more regulated a little bit more. Then you got all the other people that was trying to make consoles, like you got the founder of EA that wanted to make the 3DO. Then you got so many other companies, but the problem is they didn't have the money. And since they didn't have the money, they couldn't make something to compete against Sega and Nintendo. The only person that could compete against Sega and Nintendo was the only people that could make money. Apple tried it with Bankai. They made the Apple Pippin, the first console that used the modem. That was a modem inside. But then you also have, Nintendo looking at Sega as a competition, like a competitor. They saw them made a Sega CD, so Nintendo thought they're gonna do that. So they went to Sony and said, "Hey, can we go ahead and try to talk about making a CD add-on for Nintendo?" Sony said, "Okay, that's fine," but they wanted to name it the PlayStation. Nintendo didn't want that to happen, so they went and talked to Philips, which Philips was like, "You give us money, we don't care." So that gave Sony the idea to build a console. The reason why Sony was successful because not only they built a console and they had some type of talk with Nintendo, but they also had the money, aka Final Fantasy and all those games that was on Nintendo, and they say you got to pay Nintendo money. That's why games was a lot more expensive. Now you got Sony that say, "Oh, we could do this base because this is cheaper, but we could pay the developers to just make games just for us. We pay you money to move from Nintendo and Sega to come to our console, and you get more storage on the disc." Because if that's the case, then how come Final Fantasy VII Remake is not on Nintendo? Yeah, money talk. I am so sorry, everybody. I went on a rant. Then you got Microsoft, who say they don't want to do console, but then when they heard Sony, they're like, okay, let's do it. But they thought, hey, let's get a laptop and make it into a console. That's why we got consoles now more like closer to PC than way back in the day. There's no more plug and play. It haven't been plug and play since the PlayStation 2. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah, the Philips was horrible. Yeah, agreed. A new challenger up here. Show OG PlayStation. I'm sorry. I went on a rant. Ralph Beer, Gara of the Raid, Sendou Q is locked for recruiting the Splatoon team. He is calling the thicker is thicker. Ralph Baer was part of gaming, but okay, so that was his name. Okay, cool. The Famicom was a fantastic piece of technology. So do you agreed. All this secularism of low quality game made those systems, but all the complaints is actually led to the game crash of 78. Yeah, the crash. I watched all that and I wasn't part of the crash, but I was like kind of like later of the crash, and then I just learned about it when I got older. I like learning stuff, new stuff. It's amazing. If it wasn't for Nintendo, American games won't exist. Exactly. New challenge. Oh yeah, I read that. Okay, cool. I'll caught back up. We need a new console add-on that is a controller that are big as double.
It is. And that's why I don't touch these mini consoles. I have them, but I don't really touch them. You know, again, I can't stand the way these old games look on modern displays.
I want to keep it real. That looked good. I'm not gonna lie, that looked good. If we're talking about how it looks, that looked good. You know, I'm not a Barbie person, but that looked good.
I can't fucking stand it. You know, it's kind of like the FPGA consoles. They're okay, you know, fine, whatever. You know, this is obviously really good, right? You know, same with the
Dude, that's one thing I hate about. That's one thing I want to say. I don't like playing like touchscreen games a lot. That's why I got me the Kishi V2. Yeah, Kishi V2. I put that with my onto my phone and I'm good. Barbie. It looks good. Exactly. You know, it looked good.
analog.
Oh, it's
Mega S.
and speaking of, if you want to play your Game Boy games on the PC without emulation, they sell a device where you connect it through USB Type C, and you can play hardware on there. So it's a possibility.
G or the Super NT, you know, that's great. But I find a hard time wrapping my head around why you would want to play these games on these super sharp displays when you could play them on original hardware.
Because original hardware break down, it's going to be harder to fix. The problem that you don't understand is hardware never going to last forever. That's one thing I do have problem with physical media, because great example, sneaker collectors. The Frigma is amazing. Exactly. Yeah, look, I never played on it, but I heard it was good. Yeah, it looked great, but I understand what he mean, and he's right. Many retro games are just now with filter monitor display. Yeah, so Sus.co is now introducing the iPhone. Just you put it on the fake double D's, and now you have a place to store your iPhone. Even so, store soda cans even strong enough to crush in an open can of soda. Oh man, that's funny. Here's the problem that I'm trying. A lot of people think hardware going to last, but perfect example. Sneakers. You know, you got a whole bunch of people who are sneaker heads. I'm not one, but I know a lot of people that wear sneakers. There are people that will collect sneakers and not wear them, and they put them up. Do you know over time that shoe going to deteriorate? I had two friends that came to me that's not into gaming. They're like, Q, my sneaker is not full, is deteriorating. I'm like, what? Don't you wear them? No, I just got them put up. If you don't wear them and you keep on walking and you don't put if you don't put any effort into like trying to make sure you wear them and all that stuff, then your sneaker are going to deteriorate because you're not messing with them. You're collecting something that's going to deteriorate over time. And with hardware, every time you put in a controller or put in a cartridge and you place it down in the Nintendo, or you keep on pulling it out and back, in and out, over time, that's going to deteriorate. So that's going to happen. Yeah, it sounds like a waste of money. I agree. But that's why I'm not a fan of hardware games, because if you could just send it to me in the computer, that's fine. I understand there's collectors, but even CDs and stuff going to deteriorate, you know? It's going to happen. I know that sounds like it's not going to happen. I mean, that sounds like it's a bad thing, but it's going to deteriorate. That's why we do need to put games on the PC. The only time that the game is gone, like with this is the problem I have with people like with console like Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. When they take away the game, it's gone forever. Especially digital games. It's dumb. And I understand the argument of people saying, well, that's why you need physical game. Even physical games could deteriorate over time. It's just the matter of time. And like with Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, there's a game called Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They took it away from the shop, which is dumb. I could get Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on my computer right now because it's not gone from the computer. But they took it away on the consoles, and that's just one of the dumbest things I ever heard. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is one of my favorite fighting games of all time, and they took it away from me. That's why I swapped over to PC when I heard they took away Marvel vs. Capcom. It is one of the dumbest things I ever heard. Like, that's why I left consoles, because they have more control I ever thought of in my whole entire life. If you're gonna go ahead and take away a game, then why even support you? Yeah, fellows, what would you rather spend money on, shoes or the homies you can't kiss? Jeez. Give me the homies. Gotta call me gay. I don't care.
So yeah, like this is awesome. Don't get me wrong. It is really awesome. It is. But part of me thinks it would be more awesome to have a Game Boy Advance, the original model, the bigger model, and just getting a screen replacement.
You can just say Game Boy Advance. I own one. You don't have to say because a smaller one called Game Boy Advance SP or Game Boy Micro. They had names, but when you say big one, I still don't understand. Food is essential, but you can also don't have to spend money on food. You could go out and hunt with a spear, gun, so on and so forth.
Gives you a better backlight and playing it that way. I don't know. Once you experience like the scan lines.
Wait, they took away JoJo Bizarre Adventure fighting game from Xbox Arcade? That's dumb. Food and video games, maybe some extra stuff. That's where my money go. He means the wide bottom.
And the taste of the original hardware.
They just say Game Boy Advance, because Game Boy SP and Game Boy Micro are different, because there's no other Game Boys other than those. Game Boy Advance.
And the original controller in your hand. And the CRT plays a huge part of it. And there's a lot of gamers out there, and they use the whole excuse, well, I don't have room for a CRT.
Dude, you know that in CRTs there is moving parts. There's it's move up and down. I saw it on the Atari 2600. The original Dreamcast one. Oh my gosh, the original Dreamcast. I want one because you could actually make games right now and just burn it on a disc. Like, if I want to, I will be making a Dreamcast. I will be making a Dreamcast game and just burn it onto a CD disc and just play it. The PlayStation Gamers said, "Help! I tried to hunt in there, and they are jumping me. They are saying for Bambi." That's funny.
Well, that's bullshit, because my CRT is like 12 inches.
Yeah.
It's not a big CRT. It's really not. But once you're sitting right in front of it, your eyes adjust to the display.
So you said that you're in front of a computer screen, but then when it comes down to a CRT, you sit up close and it looks just fine. Where are you going to keep that same energy? Good thing I have Dreamcast emulator to play JoJo Bizarre Adventure. Exactly.
And it's just as good as if you had a big TV. Okay, you don't need to have a home.
They got your ass on camera. Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
Dude, you are one of the most hypocritical liars I ever saw in my whole entire life. Well, not my whole entire life. Let me stop capping for that one. So when you said that you was trying emulation, you're sitting up close to your monitor like this. Hold on. I try my Switch controller. I'm sitting up close. This is so annoying. I wish I could sit far, like, so I could just play. I'm on 27-inch. I can actually, I'm cool going like this. That's fine. The reason why I sit up close on my monitor is because I'm playing keyboard and mouse. If I want to play, I even in the bed playing on a 27-inch with on Vampire Survivors when I got my controller in my hand. Even with the 30, I don't know if that's 32, that might be 42. Even with the 42-inch TV right there, I could sit up straight and I could play as far as I want to. I could just switch over if I need to. But when you have a small CRT TV, you like, oh, but when I'm up close, it's just fine. How much of a hypocrite can you be, dude? Like, it's not fine when you're on a PC, but yeah, it's fine when you're on a CRT TV. You know, you're like, why you sit back on your CRT? This is basically the same thing. Get out of here, B.
Honking 300-pound CRT. Get yourself a nice small one, and it will do you a world of good. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of get this off my chest because, you know, the more and more I sit in front of my computer with this cheesy ass fake Super Nintendo USB controller that I have, and I play these old games through emulation on my LCD flat screen monitor, it just...
Please don't call it flat screen. Just call it LCD or Oh my gosh, liquid crystal display. Just call it LCD, please. Just call it LCD. Just call it LCD, please. Just stop it, man. Just stop. Oh, I'm sitting close to my TV. That's fine, but I don't want to be close to my monitor, even though I'm looking at the screen right now and it'll look freaking amazing. Ah, boy. Gara, why? This guy I watch, Cluster King Kodo, this clown, in 2 of his videos. I gotta watch Cluster King again. How you doing, JLJ? How you doing? Rumor Nintendo looking into Pokemon at home. No, that's bad. But it will make him a lot of money. It'll make him a lot of money. I gotta be 100% real. That PlayStation Gamer. How much... That PlayStation Gamer. How bad the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is running. It outsold God of War in like what, 3 days? People like Pokemon, and they probably will spend a lot of money for those NFTs because they gotta collect them all. I'm dead serious. There is fans that will do that. Like, I don't like it, but at the same time, I could see it that they could do it. I promise you. And then different poses. Oh, that's money. That is money. And they could get at people saying, "Oh, I could see it. I don't want to say it, but I could see it. It's bad, but I could definitely see it. Like, promise you." A crit can be hard to get, and it's also privacy repair. Yeah, I'm not great at it. Go toe to toe with monitors made today. Yeah, most of them only limit is the software on your PC. If it's old hardware, yeah, but you can also like emulate. You can also get like old school programs. Like you can still run DOS, I believe. I haven't run DOS in like ages. Whoo! This guy, I watched Custom King cover the cloud too. He even made a stupid claim about this thing that I don't want to. I'm hungry. I want to play Resident Evil. Pokemon can sell shit in a bag. It will exactly that PlayStation gamer. We already know. You know, you and I got critical ideas on Nintendo and PlayStation and Xbox. You know, still great consoles, but you know we gotta be critical. We always going to be critical. So yeah, the Church of Nintendo have to untie faith of its consumer repairing their money like cope in the field. Yeah, it's sickening. Good thing I left. I left a long time ago.
Just robs these games of the experience, and I just feel absolutely filthy, like I want to take a bath.
Dude, it looked good. I like this. That's why I like Vampire Survivors. That's why I like Vampire Survivors. It just reminds me of the classic games. Look, people who make Vampire Survivors, put it on Nintendo, please.
After playing these games this way, it's just it's nasty. It's absolutely disgusting.
How?
So, you know, if you got yourself one of those misters, and then you played emulation, but you somehow, because people are telling me you can hook up a mister to a CRT, I guess that would be your workaround for that, right? But even still,
yeah, you could get yourself a adapter to do that. You get adapters. They got it for the old consoles, and they got it for the newer consoles to play on CRTs. You could get yourself an adapter. It's not that big of a gap. Actually, what, PlayStation 3, you can still connect it to an old CRT? It's not that big of a gap.
It's not as good as having original hardware and having that original cart in your hand. Now,
and let me ask you this. What happens if the prongs go bad? What then?
Can warm up to the idea of having an EverDrive, okay, and loading the ROM files onto the EverDrive and playing that on my Genesis. I can warm up to that idea, but as far as emulation is concerned, with the exception of a few titles that I'll continue to play on my PC because I don't yet have a physical copy on my Genesis, that's about as far as I go with that.
Dude, do you realize how expensive that will be compared to, let me buy what's the biggest drive? You could buy a petabyte. Yes, that's a real thing, a petabyte. What a petabyte is the 1,000 terabytes. You could get yourself a petabyte and download every single game in known existing and have it on a petabyte. Let's just say this was a petabyte, okay? This is a storage, a petabyte worth of storage. You could have a petabyte of all the game known to man, piracy, everything, and you can have it on a petabyte of storage. Do you realize how crazy that is? So no more hardware. You could literally go like this. Hey Q, what's up? Where's all your games? Right here. And then download even more. Do you realize how much room you could save? A petabyte of storage could hold 1,000 terabytes of storage. It might be 100,000. I gotta remember how much is in a terabyte, because a petabyte center. Let me see something real quick. Ooh, wrong one. Sorry, I'll go into Google. Oops. How much is a terabyte? I want to make sure I'm being correct. Terabyte. Yeah, you could save a lot. How much is a terabyte? I mean, in a petabyte. Petabyte. Yeah, 1,000 terabytes is in a petabyte. And then you got an exabyte, and then you got a zettabyte, and you got the yottabyte. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Roboplays, EverDrives are great. Yeah. So imagine this being a petabyte. Imagine this being an exabyte, a zettabyte, a yottabyte. Do you realize how much? You realize that's every single game known to man. And then more. You can save so much games. You can even save all of your video recording. That is so much storage. And you saying that emulation is trash? Well, let me tell you something. I don't have to hold all those games compared to holding one drive. And not only that, you also got cloud saves. You could put all your stuff into a cloud, and let's say this get damaged and you went and buy a new one. All the games in the cloud you could bring back into here. All your movies, games, articles, TV shows, all that. But when a game that you own right now, let's say that Barbie game on a disc or on a cartridge, you lose that cartridge, you sorry about that, everybody. Again, oh man, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. Let me read something real quick. Okay, so yeah. No, go ahead. Put it in the chat. I'll watch it too. I came back. Go ahead, that place the gamer. So sorry about that, everybody. But yeah. That is something that you cannot understand. That compared to all your stuff, as soon as your game is gone and it disappear, you cannot get that game back until you go out and find it again. At least with a petabyte or higher, I have everything right here, and if I need to get it back, go back to the cloud. You cannot argue with me about that. Oh, gotta play on hardware, old hardware. I get an adapter for my computer and connect it to old hardware. There we go. Delay, what delay? There's always delay in everything. Even the old school stuff, you get a delay. And even in the old school stuff, you get delay. There's loading in old school stuff. Like with Mario, when you trying to go on to the next stage, or you're trying to, or you die and then trying to reload that. I mean, and you got that 3.3 or 2 lives left. That is a loading screen. So you're always going to have a delay when you hit the button, and it delays to the action that you hit that button. There's always going to be an input delay. You cannot stop input delays. That's one thing you'll never understand. There's always going to be a delay no matter what you're going to do. There's a delay for me from thinking what's in my head to what I'm saying out my mouth. There's a delay if I want to touch this microphone. There's a delay when I touch the microphone. There's a delay in everything, because in order to do that action, your brain or a computer have to process you to delay it. It depends on how fast the CPU could go, the RAM, and all that stuff. There's always delay no matter where you go. You could get shorter delays, but there's still a delay. There's still a loading screen, and that's something that you're not going to understand. There's delay no matter what. Delay when I turn on the lights. Delay when I watch your videos. You have a delay when you're speaking into the camera. There's so many delays no matter where you go. Yeah, so you don't know nothing about delays. About why Quartz Drive need to be fun. Okay, I'm definitely gonna watch it after I'm done cooking. Wanna be real. Good video, the place again. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch it when I'm done cooking.
I'm not gonna start downloading ISO files for the PS1 and the Dreamcast, N64, Saturn, PlayStation
Oh, I'm gonna let him finish.
2. I'm not. No. I'm sorry. I'm not that hard up. If I really want to play most of these games, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry if you take offense to this, but no, I'll just go out and buy it like a real man.
Well, like a real man. Well, guess what? As a real man, like you can see right here, as you can see, I got the somewhat of a muscle, as you can see. Hold up. As a real man myself, hold up. Please don't show that to although it's Alex. I'm just flexing. As a real man, I refuse to waste my money on obsolete technology where I got better technology that can run all those obsolete technology. I refuse to go out, get me a Nintendo 64 and hoping the system work. And if it doesn't work, I had to find another one. That's another way that I had to go out where I could build, getting new hardware and download it. All it is you got to spend time and effort to look for the games. I just have to spend time to download the games and the programs. Oh, damn. I never did that my whole entire life. Ooh. I am not in shape.
Man, I'm not gonna sit there and emulate these games on my fucking computer. No.
And I'm not going to sit there and try to find obsolete hardware and find hardware to play that obsolete hardware. It will be interesting to see what comes over from PlayStation 5 this year to PC. Even so, I hope so. Don't go to DK Only. Yeah. You tell me I gotta buy a console from DK Only for $500? Nah, I'm good.
No way, I'm not that hard up. It's like it reminds me of like, and again, if you're from the younger generation, you wouldn't really recall this, but like in the late '80s,
dude, I was born in 1986.
Pontiac, which was a division of General Motors, they released a mid-engine sports car called the Fiero, a really cheap-ass sports car. It was a two-seater, 2+2, two-seater, sorry. And what happened was,
You know what? I'm down with that. I can see Ghost or The Last of Us 2. I mean, if you want to get it legally, then yes. But there's always emulation. Because I think there's an emulation for the PlayStation 4, I believe. I mean, it runs on the Jaguar CPU. I mean, even the i3 could run it.
Towards the late 80s, early 90s, a lot of car enthusiasts, you could buy kit conversions that would convert your Fiero into a Lamborghini Countach. Now, I saw one. I took a picture of it a number of years ago. It was a white one in Ottawa. And at first glance, it looked like a legitimate Countach. It looked real. It was amazing.
Yeah, just because it looked like it doesn't mean it's a thing. That's why you ask questions.
Until I got up close and I started to pick out the differences, like the wheels weren't obviously the original wheels.
I'm in November, dude. I'm in November. November 13th. Dude. Dude. You got some bad eyes. Hey man, you need to stay I think you need to stay far away from the CRTs, because if that's what you think that look like it, dude, even me looking at that from far away, I'm gonna be like, yo, that car looked kind of funny. Yo, that's hilarious, man. Like, you can't tell the difference. There will always be emulation and piracy as long as preservation is still important to the gaming people, and companies keep these games in vaults. It can't be stopped. It cannot be stopped. Exactly. It cannot be stopped. Exactly. I'll be 37 this month. This year. It's like trying to destroy an idea of art. You just can't. Exactly. You just can't destroy that art.
Wheels. And then you looked into the car and you saw the interior and you're like, oh my God. And that's saying a lot, because the interior of those Countaches weren't exactly, interior of a Rolls Royce. But yeah. So what you had there was you had a filthy casual or a poser that couldn't afford a real Countach.
I don't know. Give me a second. Let me see.
And you looked into...
All right, so that doesn't look... What car are you talking about? Might as well just go back.
PlayStation 2. I'm gonna sit there. It's like, it reminds me of like, and again, if you're from the younger generation, you wouldn't really recall this, but like in the late 80s, Pontiac, which was a division of General Motors, they released a mid-engine sports car called the Fiero, a really cheap-ass sports car. It was a two-seater, 2+2, two-seater, sorry. And what happened was, towards the late 80s, early 90s, a lot of car enthusiasts, you could buy kit conversions that would convert your Fiero into a Lamborghini Countach. Now,
Lamborghini Countach. Okay, let's look at it. Lamborghini Countach. I do not know how to spell Lamborghini. Hi, Countach. Okay, there it goes. Lamborghini Countach. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm. That's a Countach, all right. That is a Countach. That is a Countach. It looks similar. That's a Countach. Emerald. Oops, sorry. 4K. Emerald. Right there. Yeah, that's Lamborghini Countach. Compared to what he said. Give me a white one. Yeah, that's fake. Yeah, that's fake. That's fake. Or does the camera and toe fell off? I don't know. Let me see. Probably somebody that take it looked like they didn't really take care of it, because this looked like it's in amazing condition. And what I mean by amazing condition, I mean the person bought it and they took the crap out of took care of the crap out of it. Where compared to here, this doesn't like it had still look good, but it looked like it haven't been taken care of it as well as how this person took care of it. This person looked like he did a phenomenal job. And I'm not a car person. My family, they're into cars. I'm not. So, but if I'm going by like, let's say if I'm looking like at a PC, this is either the bad resolution, but it looked like they didn't really took care of this. Like they just say, "Oh, this is just like another car that I could drive." Compared to this, this dude is like, "Oh, okay." The picture he had is a custom one. Okay, okay. This one look clean though. This look like is original, but pretty much what I'm going off of is, so you're telling me that people get to do whatever they want with their cars? You did say cars enthusiast because I'm a PC enthusiast. I like to do whatever I want with my PC. I'm not going to keep it stock. So they get to do whatever they want with the car. Sound like someone that want to do with their PCs, or they want to do some type of customization with their PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendos. Is this customization?
And that's saying a lot because the interior of those Countaches weren't exactly, interior of a Rolls Royce. But yeah,
Who cares? It's their stuff. They could do whatever they want.
yeah. So what you had there was you had a filthy casual or a poser that couldn't afford a real Countach, so they would take a Fiero and convert it into a Lamborghini Countach. So
Dude, you just gave us more reasons to emulate, because you're the person that don't want to do anything with their stuff. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, no, I'm peeking. Yeah, he is comparing stuff to Royce, but you're giving us more reasons to emulate. So the thing, and emulate and do whatever you want. You want everything to be stock. Well, there's people that's into cars. They're going to put in a flux capacitor. I know that's from Back to the Future, but I don't know anything about cars like that. Uh they want to put knots in their car, they can. If they want to put what you call it, that doesn't make them casual just because they want to update their cars. That's not casual. The casual one is you. You're the one that want to buy stock. You're the one that don't want to do anything to it. You don't want to mess with anything. That's why with me, I'm a casual when it comes to shoes. I just buy a pair of shoes and I just wear it. But there's people out there that will either customize their shoes, get the best shoes, spend $200-400 on a pair of shoes, which I can't do. You got people that will do makeup. You know, they will do just the basic eyeliner and the little foundation. But you got people that is amazing. The people that actually do eyeliner and just the foundation, those are casual. But you got people like my mom, my sister, who's is into makeup. They're going to do more than doing foundation and the eyeliner. And there's people out there that will do more. There's people out there that will just buy a gaming computer. I'm not going to call them casual because they want to play games on computer. Or there's probably somebody that will just buy a workstation computer. You know, those are the casual that just buy workstation computers and just do straight work. They just work it. Those are casual PC users. But I will buy a workstation computer and put a 6400 XT in the PC and call it a gaming computer. You are a casual because you don't want to interrupt the base common thing about the computer. You thinking that that emulation is one of the worst things that ever happened, but you're just a casual. You're the casual, not us. We want to do more than what you want to do. You're the casual, not us.
Looked the part until you got behind the wheel and started driving it, and you're like, oh my fucking god. Well, same goes for emulation. You can't convince me otherwise, and if you're gonna argue with me in the comments below, go ahead, but like, no, there's no substitute for the real thing. So that goes for,
and that's what make you a casual. You know what? Fuck it, that would make you a casual. Oops. Okay, that would make you a casual. Sorry. Casual. Uh, what was it? All right, there we go. I'm done. All right. I am not a Funko Pop person. I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm more of a what you call it, amiibos person. Yeah, get at me. I'm trying to collect all the Splatoon amiibos and the Metroid amiibos. I am a big fan of Splatoon and Metroid. Sumi. um yes, why compare stuff to, okay, I read that. I'm sorry. This says up at 9 p.m. I'm going to stream. Okay. I'll watch that. I'll come in. Awesome. He doesn't want to share his toys. Who wants some of the Funko Pop? Oh yeah, I already said that. All right. 9 p.m. Oh, Pacific time. Okay, cool. I'll come
for
by.
Lamborghini Countach, and that goes for OG hardware as well, okay? So if you guys out there are emulating and you don't have the original games and or hardware, you do yourself a favor and go buy the real thing, okay? Because you're robbing
Or if you want to save money, emulate it.
yourself of the experience. So that's all I wanted to sort of get.
Oh, I have been playing the Prime Remaster, okay? I need to complete it. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I'm a card guy as well. Like, I like playing TCG. I didn't finish beating it, and after I beat it, I'm about to play it on the easiest mode so I can collect and scan everything without have to deal with like a whole bunch of troubles. And then after that, I'm going to stream it if they have a hard mode. I haven't watched anybody gameplay or anything like that because I want to do it myself. So yeah, I'm planning to stream it when I'm going to beat it 100%, Well, not 100% because I'm going to play on easy mode, of course. But I'm still playing it on the normal difficulty. But if they give me the option to play it on hardcore, I'm going to play it on hardcore. That's what I'm going to stream. And I'm going to not scan everything because I will have a profile where I scan and collect everything. And then I'm going to play it as with the old school controller, nothing monitorized. I'm going to play it like I was playing it on the Nintendo GameCube. I play old Carbon Rider game on the PlayStation. Yeah, I've been getting way into chippers. Okay.
Get off my chest. I know a lot of you man babies will probably get triggered over this, but hey,
Who you calling man baby? Your arguments is just dumb.
I'd rather be true to myself and be honest with my opinions than gloss over and sugarcoat things. And I get it. The big factor for a lot of people is affordability.
You know what? There's this one game I want to get on the Switch because I just want to. This one game I kind of want to like stream it because I want to get back into shape. What's that boxing game? Because I just want fitness boxing. Yeah, is this fitness boxing I want to get on the Switch? Well, I got the first one. I want to get the second one, but this is the reason why I want to get it. Fist of the North Star. What the? It's $50 though. It's like I get 250 gold pieces. I get 250 gold pieces. And this is from the anime. I kind of want to like do this on stream. Like I can actually do it on here. Like, put it back here. Like watch me do it. Yo, that'd be dope. Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, they actually do that too. Like I'm telling you, like I've been doing this, and it's like really.
Fly across on the Phoenix! I have not a single regret in my life.
So the thing is, I do have fitness boxing, and I do play it like most. Oh, okay. Well, I know it's on the. Oh, you talking about the what you call it? The PlayStation. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, it's $50. The thing is, I got the game. I got Fitness Boxing 1 on my Switch. I want to get to. I actually like the series. I like it. You know, it actually. You know, actually, I sweat. I literally sweat. The only. I need a Demon Slayer game like that. I know, right? But the only problem is they got copyrighted music. So that's one thing. The reason why I didn't stream it. But if you want me to stream it, I'll stream it. Like I'll for real stream it.
Portability in a lot of these games are super expensive. But at the very least, you don't have to go out and buy all the OG carts. Just get the original hardware. Get yourself a CRT and get yourself an EverDrive and call it a day, okay?
Or short for spend all your money that you work for and just buy all the old hardware instead of buying like a terabyte and put all the games on there.
Stop it with the emulation. Stop, okay? Just stop.
Nah, go ahead and emulate. There's nothing wrong with emulation.
So that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, speaking of, remember when Quantum TV say that you can't what you call it? You can't you got what you call it? You need it. You can't play this on the Switch Lite. You need the Joy-Con. So there you go.
Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be back with something a little bit later. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Oh, Budokai Tenkaichi 4 hype. I love Budokai Tenkaichi though, not gonna lie. Stop it with this video. Okay, I'm done. This dude is ridiculous. Oh fuck. So let's get to my big picture. Actually, let's do something else. Hold up. I know I showed this before. Not Phantom, not Wiki. Car Vanguard official website. Here we go. I know I showed this before, but I might as well do it again. What the fuck is this? The new era on Planet Cray have begun. What? Vanguard changed so much. Like, it changed so much. Like, I might do remote fight, but I need to get reset up because I need to fix it. Tournament events. Tickle TV, exactly. Oh my god, I forgot about Quantum because he's like so irrelevant. That's 2023. I forgot about that. Past events. Where is the past events? Tournament and events. Oh, that's deck recipe. I forgot. That's 2022 from past events. Okay, deck recipe for past events. There you go. 2019. This was North America. ZRB premium. Okay, there we go. Premium. Georgia. I think we came in second. Yo, what the fuck? I know it wasn't like. Yo, I swear I saw my shit. Hold up. Nah, we wasn't champions. Matthew. Yeah, I know who Matthew is. Fucking Matthew. That's funny because I know we came in third place. Matthew and 2019. Was it 18? Let's say 18. But I know it was 2019. Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Here we go. That's me right there. That's me right there. This is the deck I played in regionals. That was a rough tournament. That was rough tournament. Actually, let's watch something real quick. I'm this will be the last video I'm do. Well, let's watch something real quick. Let me go to my Facebook. Reason why I'm going to this is because actually I could do this. Give me a second. I could do this. Let me go on Facebook. I have to do this. I'm not gonna log in. Sorry, this is going to take me a moment. Anthony. Okay. Wait, YouTube. All right, I found it. That's so much better. I think it showed your name. Yeah, that's me. That was literally me. That's me, like legitly me. Let me go to history. That's literally me. Like, yeah, that's me. I'll show you. Give me a second. Go back live. Yeah, that's me right there. Yeah, this is my deck. This right here is my deck. All right, so okay. So we're gonna watch a match that I went. This is my friend. His name Anthony. He and I. This is way after the tournament. Don't get me wrong, but this is me, and we could watch it a little bit.
I roll this game.
Can I get it though? That's an 8. 9. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
I'll put 3 in the back row. Play it safe.
I'm at 4 off the back. Oh my gosh, I just got myself with numbers. Well, the second season of Super Sentinels had poker-like designs. Season 1 looked like a power. Okay.
Do both revival and breeding collections have these the
Wow.
do you know?
My teammate voices in the background that say "Wow."
Revival does.
It's broken.
It should have been the Prima collection. They gave you the progenitor.
Thank you. Sleeves are pretty dope. I like them.
Alright, good luck, sir.
Good luck.
We need that card.
Wow, it's a dog versus a fox. I would never know.
I've seen a movie about this. I saw a movie about this.
It's called Zootopia.
Okay, so when he said that, I'm like, dude, anybody remember the Fox and the Hound? That's what I said in my head. Dude, I can recognize your voice. Thank you. Yeah, I'm right there with the Royal Paladins. The one with the top 4 playback.
Zootopia, you're right. Let's go for a 1 pass.
Get card in that.
One to pass.
I'm not supposed to get cards you need.
Then on my avatar, writings.
Oh, well.
Crazy.
I don't trust you, no pass.
Damn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll just go 1 pass again. Nah, let's hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Go.
And
Yep. So grade 3, they get dry checks, right?
this.
If I'm a grade 3.
Yeah. All right, so this is where I get my gift marker. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go with because there's 2 gift markers. There's gift 1 and gift 2. Gift 1 will give me like 10,000 power during my turn. Gift 2 during my turn, I get a extra critical. So I'm choosing between 1 and 2. I think I went with 2. Yeah.
Actually, can you put it on charge?
Just get Blast Blade plus 10k
Sleep binder?
during the whole entire game, and then during my turn, my if my
Oh yeah, I forgot.
if my I was on camera, so I was kind of nervous.
Is at grade 3, and I'm at grade 3. Blast Blade get 2 and drive. This one right here, whatever my Blast Blade is placed, Soul Charge 1, and there's no face-up cards. Kind of charge.
Okay. Oh yeah, they get a dry check.
Yeah. Skill?
Yep.
It's called for me. I get to call grade 1 and draw a card.
Yeah, at this point, I'm trying to like, if I can remember, I'm trying to get like a hand advantage in my opinion. I think so.
Draw a card.
Oh yeah, I had a good hand. I had a good hand. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't but it's all good. I attack for 20. First check, second check, crits. This guy puts 3k power. Sorry about that. And power right here.
1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage.
Yep. So like I said, this marker give me an extra crit. So if we go back a little bit, when my Vanguard attack, as you can see right here. So the Vanguard is the middle, and these right here is called rear guards.
But it's all good. I attack for
So when he attack, that's why I do my draw check. So I show my opponent the hand right here.
attack for 20. First check, second check.
That right there is a crit trigger. I don't know. My hand's in the way, but as you can see right there.
Power. Sorry about that. And power right here.
1 damage.
So now instead of him taking 2 damage, he's taking 3.
I'm at 29.
29. That's not gonna hit.
And when you hit 6 damage, that's when you lose.
29. And this is gone. Yep, if you want to use those, you can. Yep, no problem.
So with his deck is all about like acceleration, and his deck is all about excel. So this right here is like a extra circle, so he can have multiple rear guards.
5Ks on the bottom, I only got 2, 10Ks on top.
So the both base ready to get both my abilities.
Yep.
That's my hand, both 15.
No guard. No.
Oh shit.
And my friend in the background, Bree, she's like really good.
Oh shit.
This one place is not Vanguard or rear guard.
Just out of my corner of my eyes, you see you just take a whole bunch of damage.
So I used Indigo Skill. She had a crit on her. So it's 60 hits. So it's 63 for 4 damage, and I ripped the crit.
Yeah, he was waiting for those damage.
It was either that or I go into this.
You should have went into that.
Yeah, so his deck is all about milling cards, and it depends if he hit a trigger, which is this right here, or a normal unit, which normal units are like just no triggers. If he hit a normal unit, he get an effect. If he hit a trigger unit, he get a different effect. So depending on certain effects for each card, depending on what you hit, what you mill, if you mill normal or crit, it give it a different effect.
5, and I will snipe out. I'll snipe man. 14 man.
Now I really don't want to take no damage because I don't know what's going to happen, so I had to intercept. So grade 2s, they got an ability to block in the rear guard. Grade 1s is more a boost, and grade 3s get like a twin drive type of situation. So I think intercept was a good idea in my opinion for that.
That was the biggest key. I saw it come over here, and he rolled out. I was like, come on.
Sniping.
You hesitated for a second. I was like, you gonna play rear guards? Please play rear guard. Let's kick guards.
I was like, oh, if it has the PG, fine. If he doesn't, he has no counterblast.
Yeah, I knew you was thinking that was like,
I'm fine with him having no counterblast, and then I'll just go into my astral plane next turn.
That's a problem.
That's funny as fuck.
I had the shortest game ever.
So he's at 1, I'm at 3, and in my hand, I shit you not, I have my girl, and I got my boy.
Yeah, that's big. No
What
good.
do I run? I had
No
6
crit,
in
right?
soul with crit trigger. I go,
No good.
I have 2 markers, 63 power.
Yeah, I didn't know he would have hit crit. He been doing crits all day, so I had no choice.
Plus 20.
He didn't have enough to
44.
guard it.
Okay.
Pass.
And then if he did, he would have just swung with the colors that he had, and then I could have beat off the rest of the
Stand?
colors, and then I had Valkyrie on next turn. So I was like, it's either I do it now or I just hit it with the colors.
So this unit right here that I rode is a grade 4. I like his ability because this was like a good card back then. It's kind of out of date now. So what he does is he got a couple abilities. So his ability is I counterblast 1, and I mill everything that's under this card except for 1, put it into the drop zone. When he attack everything on the board. And then after he's done attacking, you put 2 cards from your hand into under this card. And then you have to ride Blaster Blade from under here, under this card, onto this card. If you can't, you lose the game. So yeah. But this attacked the whole entire board.
This isn't even my Himiko deck.
That is a fast
No.
This isn't even Himiko.
Just not a hit. Too low.
I was honestly expecting to hit a draw double.
I was hoping to.
How many cards you hand?
I got 8.
8.
Yeah.
Well, I got
Yeah, I
something
gotta
with
go
it.
target
Battle?
and
14 whole point.
My hand was looking good, except for no PP. I was like,
yeah, I'm about to feel this.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
played
And
one
this
Himiko,
is my
right?
hand. This is my hand. I just
that's
come
not good. My hand, I was like,
Numbers.
and then he did that.
This is 14. This right here is 18. This right here will be 21.
My problem is I don't see triggers. I see 2 triggers.
And the reason why we say 18, 14, 21, like short numbers, because they're 18Ks, they're 21Ks, 14Ks, so on and so forth. So is this not like, we just don't feel like saying the whole number?
What time is this tournament?
Brian, I feel cheated. I deserve that.
This one?
My friend complaining.
9.
That's fine.
Because you have to think it's not it's like 10-hour swap. I mean, 10-hour, 12-hour
9 o'clock.
Think about it.
I'm gonna go shopping and come back from the shit.
I know you're scared about this, man.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm not banging on 2 pass. It's just you.
This is how I do a Korea. Like when they drop an album, I know it's gonna drop at
Right now,
6 a.m.
I'm having trouble. But I got rid of his board. That's all I care about.
Okay, so go do that right here.
Right now, I'm forcing him with the. I'm forcing him with the.
So what a perfect guard is, you discard 1 card out of your hand, and you can't, your main person cannot get hit. So it doesn't matter, you know, if it's like 1 million or 2 million, it won't touch them.
First check. Second check. Yeah.
I had a critical. I know.
I'm like, what? I didn't even notice it.
18. This be a number. I want to get power over here. Crit over here.
Yeah. Cards in hand right now?
I have a total of 6.
Alright.
Skill.
Yep.
Take 2 cards from my hand.
Yep.
Oopsies. 10 at your Vanguard. That's a crit.
Blue Eyes Dragon. There's no. Okay, so if I'm talking about Yu-Gi-Oh in a sense of this game, I would say the Blue Eyes deck will be Kagura with Dragonic Overlord, and Dragonic Overlord is ridiculous.
That's 1 drive, that's 1 check, that's 1 pass, and no pass.
Yeah, I had like fucking.
So this is a draw trigger, but this is also my perfect card. So what draw trigger does is I give somebody plus 10k and I get to draw a card.
Power over here.
Yep.
Draw.
Yeah.
No, my hand was
28.
Number on this?
This right here will be 21, 31.
because I had.
You hit the trigger.
31. Alright, go ahead.
Standard. Why the uphold?
So there's this thing called G assist, where if you don't have the next ride, but you can't be at a grade 3, you got to be at lower than grade 3. If you don't have a next ride, then you get to show your hand, look at top 5 cards of the deck, and if you see it, you take it, you discard 2 cards, I believe. Yeah, you discard 2 cards from your hand into a drop zone, and then you just continue. But it got to be during the ride step, so yeah. Which is always, you can't forget it.
Yeah, I know, right? That is. If you're at grade 3, why is that a grade 2 right now?
Exactly.
Explain that.
Did you escapade?
Yeah. I run 2 into that.
Oh no, I love escapade.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people level 1. I'm over 2.
Dude, this card looks sick as fuck. I haven't seen the escapade one.
Yeah, I bought them as soon as they came out. They was like 30 when I bought them.
Dude, I would have fucking bought that.
And then they went up to 100. I'm like,
I have a grade 3
what? Oh, so you calling the board?
Well,
yeah. The first one you got a crit, right?
No. I got both calls.
Okay, so you got both calls, so it's 12. All right.
Yeah, so like I said, when he mill, like this ability is he get to mill, but if there's a grade 3 under him, he get to mill twice. Yeah, so exactly. So it's like he get to call out a board. I'm like, are you serious?
That's cool.
Maybe I hit a hill.
I want to try the window.
Oh, yeah.
Free board.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 6 cards in hand.
It should have won though. Like, I mean,
how many heroes are gone? That's I want heals.
I don't even know what they call that.
It's called Hemico Crit Sack.
Oh yeah. He did 5 damage.
9 at all.
Yes, sir.
So he want to know how many heals are out in the deck. So pretty much what that means is when they say they want to know what's out in the deck, it's pretty much what's on the board, not what's in my hand. So I do have heals in my hand, so that's why I say none.
I was like, I did it. I win. I was like, didn't have a PG. He was hitting for like 63. I'm like, oh.
At least I'm making you work for
was that your first grade?
For the board.
Don't worry.
I can't even hide.
I'll make sure it's worth it.
I was like, that was just.
Why you think I want to force 2s at the moment?
Yeah.
If more people knew about this, we'd all be fucked.
I wanted you so bad to just call a red guard and just crit here, power.
I might play that against Riviere, just play Indigo, be like, yo, wanna go ahead and try to reach against me? You're dead.
Is everybody done or is that still tournament?
This is still going, and they're still going. You need counterblast? Well, you either take all of them, or you don't.
Why does the artwork on the right side remind me of Silent Hill? I was thinking the same thing. I don't know.
13 Vanguard. 14 Vanguard skill. I draw a card. 5, 5, 5. Yeah. And yeah, 14 Van. Vanguard.
So, yeah, this game is. I could say this. I could teach anybody how to play this game. It's a lot easier than expected. So what it is he got like a big board because his deck usually bring out a big board without using his hand. So each monster have an effect, but at the same time, each deck got something different that does something different. Like my deck, Royal Paladins, is all about searching through your deck for units to place on the board. The good thing about it is it take out monsters so you can try to hit certain triggers. Not like certain triggers, you're not stacking, you're just making your deck a lot smaller, so the high chance of you hitting triggers is a good thing. The bad news is it's really not that big of supported. They always concentrate on the main character, so the deck I'm running is like a main character deck, but I like it. I like it, and I usually rush with it. His deck is all about Great Nature. It's all about getting big numbers. Uh, pretty much animals. They get big numbers by milling cards, pretty much, and their effect is all about basically whatever they mill. It's like a coin toss. So if they mill a normal unit, it gets certain kind of ability. If they mill a trigger unit, it gets certain ability. Like his main Vanguard, if I'm not mistaken, if you just ride them, if you just put them on a Vanguard, you mill one card. If you mill a trigger, it get plus 15k and a crit. If you mill a normal unit, which these right here are normal units, you'll see because there's no trigger right there, and there's a trigger right here. If you mill if you mill a normal unit, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you could call up to 2 and put them on the board. That's good, but the bad news is it mills out your deck a lot faster than expected. So certain deck does certain things. My main 3 decks I run is Royal Paladins, Bermuda Triangles, and Grand Blue. So is this interesting? Bermuda Triangle is nothing but fan service. That's all it is. Trust me. But it does do stuff. It gives you a big hand and it clap back at some stuff. Grand Blue is all about your drop zone. The more you have in your drop zone, the more combos you can work with. Bad news, you mill out your deck. But each deck does something different. This is my main deck I usually play with.
Oh no, I've just seen the matchup and I'm good against Pro.
This is when I'm perfect guarding. I had to drop the perfect guard because I don't know what's going to happen.
14 plus 7, 21 bad. Attack, skill. Triggers only.
Since COVID happened and everything, they're more strict in the tournament, so I don't compete like I used to. Like, I haven't played in like 6 months because it's kind of hard to go by. I've been trying to get set up and everything, and then me upgrading my setup and me working and everything. It's kind of hard for me to try to get all that together, try to get life together, studying for the IT certification, also trying to get better at knowing stuff about PCs. So I haven't really played. I'm pretty much at that point where I'm probably going to retire. But I'll play for fun. If you want me to play online, I'll bring up I'll play against somebody on Discord. They got a channel where people play on Discord. So if you want me to play, I'll play on Discord. Sorry about that, everybody. Delete. Sorry. I fell at that. Computer acting up again. So give me a second. I'll go ahead and start playing it again. And you're gonna hear my friend in the background, my teammate. So you'll hear him. He's talking shit to me, so you'll hear him.
That's to make it 30. Yeah, I got it.
Stand?
Yep.
Draw. G-assist.
So like I said, G-assist is when you have when you're not at grade 3 or higher, and you only have a grade 2 or lower. You got to show your hand. Then you look at the top 5 cards. When you get the card that is a grade 3 or the grade that you need that to level up, you write it and you got to discard 2 cards. So that's why I only got 2 cards in my hand. That's why I guarded with that. I'm like, okay, thank you. I had a heal shield and that's 20k. So I shield that. I'm like, okay, cool. I could survive.
My nigga, did you fucking excavate?
Okay, so on a real note, that was my friend Bree. She wasn't my teammate, but she and her boyfriend are competitive. Is for some reason I can't beat them unless I have luck on my side. But yeah, she's a really good card fight player. Like really, really good. Like they're good.
Yeah, go.
Stand?
Yep.
Draw.
Survive one card.
Jesus.
My nigga, did you fucking escalate?
He did. And he got it.
I know this is Fedora. I just don't know if the client. Oh, that client is just on.
Yep.
More.
14 triggers.
Okay.
Oh. Ages is 14. Like,
Kyle. Kyle.
He might get something.
ain't looking good, fam.
Jesus.
Ain't looking good, fam.
Wait, what?
He Jesus after he escapade.
No. I'm saying he lived. You. What?
Yeah, I didn't hit a trigger.
Counterblast.
I was looking at Santa. I walked away because I thought it was over.
No, I didn't.
See, they all hating like, oh yeah, it's over. That was my teammate Kyle, also my friend. He wanna hate.
If I hit a trigger, I would have been good, but I didn't.
Oh yeah. I also get a gift marker.
Yeah.
Cut. Zaka plus 10K.
That's why we should have 2 out of 3 for top 8.
This got plus 5.
You not lying.
I'm just saying,
Not because
though,
of Josh.
you make it all the way up here,
Counterblast.
and then get
Get
screwed.
sacked like a
Bruh.
Soul Blast. Retire.
James.
So what Blaster Blade skill is, you know, the one that's my hand over here. So right here, Blaster Blade skill is Vanguard, Rearguard. So this is the Vanguard, this is the Rearguard. When placed, Counterblast, which I'll flip a card over here, Soul Blast, retire something in the front row. It's a free get out of here.
Numbers.
This is 23. This right here is 1823, and this right here is 21.
All right. 23, 23, 21.
Yeah. 23 Vanguard.
Let me count. I need to now.
I needed a Blast Blade. Because Genslot popped up. Because Genslot popped up. I was like, no. And they all got crits. Perfect guard.
Yeah.
Alright. First check.
Crit.
Yep.
33 Vanguard.
Ah,
21.
yeah, okay.
That did it. The trigger actually did. This is why we need 2 out of 3, because Q was dead. Because Q was dead.
That was me winning. I love my friend Anthony. He's cool, but that's what I do. I play. That's what I do. I play. I play competitive. Now, was there a better choice I could have done? Of course. I mean, you know, always thinking about that stuff, and I'm like, I could have done this and that, and that's why I watch my replays sometimes. You know, just I think other people recorded me. I just don't record Vanguard stuff like that because I do play. It's just I haven't played in the moment. So, yeah, I think that'd be it. I'm hungry, so I need to get ready to watch Dreamcast, that PlayStation Gamer video. So let me go ahead and start cooking, and I want to dip out. You know, yeah, I'll try to record a intro next time. Not record an intro, but do an outro song for stream and everything. So thank you everybody for stopping by, and hey.